Forget those explosive deaths in the movies. The silent vacuum is actually quite merciful. It grants you 2 gasping minutes, but planets do not. Falling down there, you do not get a single second. Blood boils right in your veins. Flesh is shredded under glass rain. Bones are crushed into diamonds. Welcome to the 20 most brutal slaughterhouses in the universe. Imagine, the universe is not an endless void. It is a museum, an art museum of executioners. Every planet floating out there is actually a killer with its own signature style. And your body? A bag of water wrapped in paper-thin skin. You step in here, like a naive tourist wandering into a death chamber. In here, survival is a ridiculous joke. Some like to burn you alive into ash instantly. Some are obsessed with crushing you under millions of tons, which is roughly millions of metric tons, of weight. Others brutally strip your flesh with glass storms. And some just stay silent, watching you freeze in eternal darkness. Today, we are going to peel off that peaceful cover. Throw away the spacesuit. Throw your naked body into the 20 most silent slaughterhouses in the galaxy. Take a deep breath, because where we are going, you will never get to breathe again. Point 1. The gentle deceiver, inner solar system. The first step, our backyard, the silent moon. You stand there, take off your suit. You open your mouth to breathe. Nothing. The vacuum instantly sucks, dry the air in your lungs. But suffocating is too slow. The universe is much crueler. The pressure here is 0. The Armstrong limit pounces on you. Water boils right at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 37 degrees Celsius. The blood in your veins begins to bubble. The saliva in your mouth suddenly foams up white. Tears sizzle and evaporate right at the corners of your eyes. You try to hold your breath? Do not be stupid. The air expands instantly. Your lungs rupture. Blood gushes from your nose. Neighboring Mars shares the exact same script. Red sand gnaws at your dried-up corpse. Now, turn around. Look toward Mercury, the fanatic clinging tightly to the sundae. It has 2 faces, a schizophrenic. Step into the light side. 806 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 430 degrees Celsius. The blinding light roasts your eyeballs. Flesh sizzles. Bones burn black into coal. Turn on your heel and run frantically into the dark side. Minus 292 degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly minus 180 degrees Celsius. Your violently burning body suddenly freezes cold. Blood instantly turns to ice. Blood vessels snap. Cells shatter like pieces of crystal. But the real nightmare lies at the next planet. Venus, the goddess of beauty, the greatest liar. You fall through a thick layer of sulfuric acid clouds. Acid eats away your flesh. But before you can even scream, the pressure hits, 90 times that of Earth, like a mountain weighing over 1,100 tons, or exactly 1,000 metric tons, slamming into your chest. At the exact same time, 878 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 470 degrees Celsius, crashes down on you. The pressure crushes you. The heat incinerates you. Flesh and bone are squashed flat. Charred, mixed into the arid mud. A fraction of a second. No struggling. You vanish. Point 2. The bottomless abyss. Gas giants. Leaving behind barren rocks, we dive straight into the abyss. The gas giants, where there is no surface to touch your feet. Jupiter, the lord of the sky, the bottomless one. You free fall, dropping into nothingness. Wind howls around your ears at 373 miles per hour, or about 600 kilometers per hour. Churning ammonia clouds squeeze tight. Blinding lightning strikes. Lightning bolts tear through the night. The energy is 1,000 times greater than Earth lightning. You fall deeper. Darkness swallows everything. There is no ground to land on. Gravity pulls you down forever. Pressure surrounds you, increasing insanely. 10 atmospheres. 100 atmospheres, 1,000 atmospheres. Your chest caves in. Shattered ribs pierce your heart. Blood oozes out and is instantly forced right back inside. You do not hit anything. You dissolve. Supercritical pressure squeezes gas into a thick liquid. Flesh and bone are pulverized. You turn into a puddle of organic mud, blending forever into an ocean of metallic hydrogen. Saturn is the same. The beautiful rings hide a reaper's scythe. The pressure shreds you just the same. But look further out. Uranus, Neptune, where death wears a shell of ultimate luxury. You drift amidst freezing blue methane smog. And then, it rains. Not a gentle rain of water. Diamond rain. Giant blocks of diamond, razor sharp, freezing cold, falling at wind-shearing speeds. 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, thousands of diamonds, piercing your chest, tearing apart your stomach and intestines, shredding your internal organs to pieces. Your body is ripped to shreds. Blood dyes the sparkling crystals red. Your minced flesh sinks gradually into the giant ice core. The most expensive death. Absolute agony. Flesh, blood, and precious gems become one. Point 3. The exoplanet slaughterhouses. Exoplanets. Widen your gaze. Beyond the solar system. Welcome to pure madness, where physics goes totally insane. HD1 89733b. A gorgeous blue dot floating in the sea of stars. It looks like Earth. Peaceful, a massive lie. That blue color is silicate clouds, boiling liquid glass. The moment your feet touch down, the storm grabs you. 5,400 miles per hour, which is roughly 8,700 kilometers per hour, 7 times the speed of sound. Rain here does not fall from above. It flies sideways. Invisible glass blades tear through space. The glass storm slashes across your body, whips right into your face. Skin peels off in chunks. Eyes explode. Flesh is mashed to a pulp. Bones are shaved down to the white. 1,000th of a second. You turn into a blood-stained mist, mixed with glass dust. Still want a challenge? Welcome to Coret, 7b. The demon star submerged in a sea of fire. Its sun is massive, swallowing half the sky. The lava ocean bubbles glowing red. Here, rock evaporates into clouds. Then it rains rocks. You catch the full brunt of a molten boulder storm. Before you can cry, before you can scream, the fire licks away your flesh and bone. But all must bow down before Kelt, 9b. The ultimate incinerator. A hell that crosses the boundaries of imagination. Hotter than the core of a star. So hot that even atoms scream. There is no burning. There is no charring. There is no flesh left. The moment you step through the atmosphere. Evaporation. Cells disintegrate. Chemical bonds snap. Your body vanishes instantly at the molecular level. A tropical heat storm blows through, wiping away every trace of your existence. Point 4. Eternal loneliness. Rogue planets. The cosmic heartbeat slows down. So slow. Too much flesh and blood has been spilled. The violence has worn you out. Just let go. Let yourself drift into the deep void. Come to the orphans. The exiled planets wandering through the infinite realm. No mother star shining down. No binding orbit. No dawn. The darkness here is thick. It fully embraces your fragile life form with the coldest arms in space. The temperature drops to minus 454 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 270 degrees Celsius. Touching the absolute bottom limit of physics. No howling winds. No heavy pressure shredding your body. No glass storms clawing at you. The gentle eternal cold creeps into every pore, pierces through flesh and skin, freezing every single cell. Your heartbeat slows down. Each beat is sparse, lost, and then gives up. Consciousness fades away peacefully, sinking into a sleep from which you will never wake. Here, time is dead still. Your body does not decompose, does not rot into dust. You turn into a perfect icy sculpture, keeping your exact shape, pure and intact. You drift aimlessly through the vast expanse of space, carrying the deep sorrow of a lost existence. Millions of years pass by. Stars explode. Galaxies fade away. You are still floating there, a silent witness wandering forever in eternal loneliness. We went through 19 hells. Do you think fire is the scariest? Or pressure? Or eternal frost? You are wrong. Those are just petty tricks. The ultimate enemy does not care about temperature. It is invisible, silent, absolutely brutal. It is the rule of space-time itself. The 20th planet, the exoplanet, WASP 1-2b. It is being swallowed by its mother star, a savage cosmic feast, falling down here. You do not die from heat, you die from gravity. The gravitational pull here tears apart the very fabric of space. Imagine falling feet first. The pulling force on your heels is absolutely horrifying. It is 1,000,000,000 times stronger than at the top of your head. What will happen? Your body is instantly stretched, stretched out, stretched forever, as long as a strand of pasta. Science calls it spaghettification, a funny name for an ultimate nightmare. Your bones do not shatter. They are popped right out of their joints. Muscles snap. Blood vessels are ripped open. Everything happens faster than the blink of an eye. The pain does not even have time to reach your brain. You are already shattered. But the brutality does not stop at the physical body. Gravity tears you apart all the way down to the atomic level. Every carbon atom, every water molecule is snapped apart. Here, you are not killed by a planet. You are executed by the laws of physics, permanently crossed out of existence by the universe. Completely. Absolutely. Empty. 20 slaughterhouses, 20 brutal death sentences. The universe is not a promised land. It is a giant meat grinder. In the middle of that darkness, Earth is the only embrace. The only place you are not boiled alive, not ripped apart into lifeless atoms. But all tolerance has its limits. Look at our neighbor, Venus. It used to sparkle with deep blue oceans just like us. What stripped it down and turned it into a burning hell? And how long until Earth signs its name as the 21st death planet? How would life struggle if all the polar ice completely melted over a single night? Hit that subscribe button to the channel and get ready to step into the next nightmare.